What is muscle loss after 60? As we age into our 60s, one of the most critical and often overlooked aspects of health is muscle mass. Muscle loss, medically referred to as sarcopenia, begins gradually around age 30, but accelerates significantly after 60. It's not just about vanity or looking toned. Muscles play a vital role in maintaining metabolism, blood sugar regulation, posture, joint health, and even immunity. Yet despite this, many older adults experience a slow, silent decline in muscle that leads to weakness, frailty, poor balance, and loss of independence. The process of sarcopenia happens for a variety of reasons. First, our body's ability to synthesize protein diminishes. Protein synthesis is how the body builds and repairs muscles. After 60, our cells respond less efficiently to protein and exercise. This phenomenon is called anabolic resistance. What this means is that even when you eat the right food or stay active, your body may not respond the way it used to. Second, hormonal changes contribute heavily. Testosterone, growth hormone, and IGF-1 all decline, leading to decreased muscle regeneration and increased fat storage. Women also experience a drop in estrogen after menopause, further accelerating muscle decline. Muscle isn't just important for lifting heavy things. It's essential for balance, preventing falls, reducing injury risk, and supporting your metabolism. When we lose muscle, we often gain fat. This change in body composition can lead to sarcopenic obesity, where muscle is lost but fat is gained, increasing the risk of chronic illness. A sedentary lifestyle, common after retirement, often worsens the situation. Without resistance-based activity, muscles begin to atrophy. Unfortunately, weight loss on the scale can be deceptive. Many people think they are getting healthier, but they're losing muscle instead of fat. Muscle loss also affects other organs. With less muscle, your body becomes less effective at processing blood sugar, putting you at greater risk of type 2 diabetes. You become more prone to fatigue, and simple activities like climbing stairs or carrying groceries can feel exhausting. Weak muscles can contribute to poor posture, back pain, and even breathing difficulties. It's a cascade effect. Once you start losing muscle, other parts of your health begin to decline as well. But here's the empowering part. You can rebuild muscle at any age. Studies show that even individuals in their 70s and 80s can gain strength and muscle mass with the right exercise and nutrition. It's never too late. In this video, we'll explore the surprising causes of muscle loss, the risks of ignoring it, and most importantly, how you can stop and reverse it naturally. Let's move into the next scene to understand why you may be losing muscle without realizing it. Why you're losing muscle. Without noticing, one of the reasons muscle loss is so dangerous is because it's incredibly gradual. It doesn't happen overnight. You don't wake up one morning unable to stand up or carry groceries. It starts subtly. You might notice your balance feels off, or that you tire out faster walking upstairs. Over time, these little red flags accumulate until everyday tasks become a challenge. So why does this happen without us noticing? The first reason is the nature of aging itself. As we get older, the signals that tell our bodies to build and maintain muscle become weaker. The hormones that drive muscle growth, like testosterone and growth hormone, naturally decrease. Unless we're actively counteracting this loss with strength training and good nutrition, we lose more than we build. Another silent contributor is a sedentary lifestyle. After retirement, many people simply move less. Commuting, daily chores, and job-related movement all decrease. Without those small daily motions, muscle fibers begin to shrink. And unfortunately, walking alone isn't enough. While walking is excellent for cardiovascular health and joint mobility, it doesn't provide the resistance muscles need to grow or even stay the same. Diet is another often overlooked factor. As we age, our appetite can decrease, leading to lower overall protein intake. Many seniors end up eating more carbohydrates and fewer quality proteins. And even when they do get protein, their bodies may not use it as effectively. Anabolic resistance, as we discussed earlier, makes it harder for your muscles to respond to the same dietary signals. So while you may think you're getting enough, your muscles might be saying otherwise. Chronic inflammation and oxidative stress are also major players. As we age, systemic inflammation often rises, driven by poor diet, stress, and underlying medical conditions. This inflammation interferes with the body's ability to regenerate muscle tissue. Conditions like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and even arthritis all increase inflammatory markers that break down muscle over time. Medications can also play a sneaky role. Statins, corticosteroids, and some blood pressure drugs can all negatively impact muscle mass. If you're on multiple medications, which is common after 60, the cumulative effects could be contributing to muscle loss, fatigue, and weakness without you even realizing it. Sleep is another underrated factor. Deep sleep is when the body recovers and repairs itself, including muscle tissue. Poor sleep quality reduces recovery, hormone regulation, and muscle protein synthesis. Unfortunately, insomnia and disrupted sleep are also more common in later years. Lastly, stress cannot be ignored. Chronic stress increases cortisol, which not only stores fat but breaks down muscle. A prolonged stress response can lead to emotional burnout and physical deterioration, including accelerated muscle wasting. The key takeaway here is that muscle loss is rarely caused by one thing. It's usually a combination of subtle changes in hormones, activity, nutrition, and lifestyle. The good news is, once you're aware of what's happening, you can take powerful action. In the next scene, we'll talk about the real dangers of muscle loss and why addressing it now could save your future independence. The hidden dangers of muscle loss. Muscle loss after 60 isn't just about feeling weaker. It's a silent threat that can compromise nearly every aspect of your health. Sarcopenia, the age-related decline in muscle mass and strength, increases the risk of falls, fractures, and loss of independence. As muscle mass decreases, so does your metabolic rate, leading to weight gain and increased fat accumulation, particularly around the abdomen. This visceral fat is metabolically active and contributes to insulin resistance, raising the risk of type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular diseases. Moreover, muscle tissue plays a crucial role in glucose metabolism. Reduced muscle mass impairs glucose uptake, exacerbating blood sugar control issues. Additionally, sarcopenia is linked to increased inflammation in the body, which can further deteriorate muscle tissue and contribute to chronic diseases. The dangers extend to cognitive health as well. Emerging research suggests a connection between muscle loss and cognitive decline, including an increased risk of dementia. Muscle tissue produces myokines, proteins that have anti-inflammatory effects and support brain health. A decline in muscle mass leads to reduced myokine production, potentially impacting cognitive function. Furthermore, sarcopenia can lead to decreased mobility and balance, increasing the likelihood of falls and subsequent injuries. This not only affects physical health, but also mental well-being, as the fear of falling can lead to reduced activity levels, social isolation, and depression. Recognizing these hidden dangers underscores the importance of proactive measures to maintain and build muscle mass as we age. How to stop and reverse muscle loss. Naturally reversing muscle loss after 60 is achievable through a combination of targeted exercise, proper nutrition, and lifestyle adjustments. The cornerstone of combating sarcopenia is resistance training. Engaging in strength training exercises at least 2 to 3 times per week can stimulate muscle protein synthesis and promote muscle growth. Exercises such as weightlifting, resistance band workouts, and bodyweight movements like squats and push-ups are effective. In addition to resistance training, incorporating aerobic exercises like walking, swimming, or cycling can improve cardiovascular health and support overall physical function. Balance and flexibility exercises, such as yoga or Tai Chi, can enhance stability and reduce the risk of falls. Nutrition plays a pivotal role in muscle maintenance. Consuming adequate protein is essential, with recommendations suggesting 20 to 35 grams of high-quality protein per meal. Sources include lean meats, dairy products, legumes, and soy. Ensuring sufficient intake of vitamin D and omega-3 fatty acids can also support muscle health. Lifestyle factors such as adequate sleep, stress management, and avoiding smoking and excessive alcohol consumption further contribute to muscle preservation. Prioritizing these elements creates a holistic approach to reversing muscle loss naturally. Best foods and supplements to build muscle. After 60, nutrition is a critical component in building and maintaining muscle mass after 60. Emphasizing protein-rich foods is paramount. Incorporate lean meats like chicken and turkey, fatty fish such as salmon and mackerel, dairy products like Greek yogurt and cottage cheese, and plant-based proteins including lentils, chickpeas, and tofu into your meals. Leucine, an essential amino acid, plays a significant role in muscle protein synthesis. Foods high in leucine, such as eggs, soy products, and dairy, should be included in the diet. Supplementation can also be beneficial. Creatine monohydrate has been shown to enhance muscle strength and mass when combined with resistance training. Omega-3 fatty acid supplements may reduce inflammation and support muscle health. Vitamin D supplements are advisable, especially for individuals with limited sun exposure, to maintain muscle function and bone health. Hydration is often overlooked, but is essential for muscle function. Ensuring adequate fluid intake supports nutrient transport and muscle recovery. Consulting with a healthcare provider or registered dietitian before starting any supplementation regimen is recommended to tailor the approach to individual needs. Daily habits to stay strong, independent, and energized. Establishing daily habits that promote muscle health is vital for maintaining independence and vitality after 60. Begin each day with a balanced breakfast rich in protein to kickstart muscle protein synthesis. Incorporate physical activity into your routine, aiming for at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days of the week, including resistance and balance training. Prioritize sleep by maintaining a consistent sleep schedule and creating a restful environment, as adequate rest is crucial for muscle recovery and overall health. Manage stress through mindfulness practices, deep breathing exercises, or engaging in hobbies, as chronic stress can negatively impact muscle mass. Stay socially active to support mental well-being, which in turn encourages physical activity. Regularly assess your home environment for fall hazards and make necessary modifications to ensure safety. Consistency in these daily habits fosters a supportive environment for muscle maintenance and overall health. Finally, it's never too late to get strong again. In conclusion, muscle loss after 60 is a significant health concern that can impact various aspects of well-being, from physical strength and mobility to metabolic and cognitive health. However, it's important to recognize that sarcopenia is not an inevitable part of aging. Through a combination of regular resistance training, adequate protein intake, proper supplementation, and healthy lifestyle habits, it's possible to not only halt muscle loss, but also rebuild strength and improve quality of life. Taking proactive steps today can lead to a more vibrant, independent, and fulfilling life in the years to come. Remember, it's never too late to start. Your muscles are ready to respond to the care and attention you provide.